Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I'm going to do a Would You Rather. Haven't done one in a while. Been busy with school and other things, so forgive me, although I shouldn't even have to ask for your forgiveness. You should have already offered it, you dick. Anyway, let's get into it. Would you rather smell like farts all the time or get sprayed by a skunk once a month for the rest of your life? Obviously, get sprayed by a skunk. That's ridiculous. That's like an option. Would you rather smell like terrible, awful shit every day, all the time, or would you rather smell like terrible, awful shit as a skunk sprays you while you're wearing a garbage bag, and then you can take it off and go dump some tomato sauce all over you, and you'll be spick and span, good to go have a night on the town. So I think you're a damn fool if you pick anything other than getting sprayed by a skunk. And that would be so cool if I could actually like select these options on wouldyourather.com. There we go. 80% agree with me, 20% apparently are complete misanthropes who hate human contact and are using the farts almost as an aura, a shield to keep people away, which is a good idea if you're, a loner. Next one. Jesus, titties Christ, it is taking forever for this to work. Would you rather be hunted by people or hunt people? Oh, really? These are easy today. I'd rather hunt people. Jesus Christ, I'm pretty sure I've gotten this one before. Would you rather be the hunted or the hunter? Definitely the hunter. Doesn't say I have to eat them, but humans are very good at hunting things, and that leads me to believe that if a group of humans dedicated some time to hunting me, I would get killed pretty quickly, So I'm going to be on the side where I don't end up dead as quickly. 86% agree with me. 14%, I guess, are just lying on the internet, saying that they'd rather be hunted because they're just, so lonely on the pillar of moral, fortitude up there. Oh, you lying bitches. You would choose to hunt people if you had the option. Would you rather slam your hand in every door or fall down every flight of stairs? Oh, man. God, that's actually a good one. I mean, falling down every flight of stairs, that'll kill you eventually. Falling down a flight of stairs, concrete stairs outside, those metal grate stairs, like on fire escapes and things, that'll mess you up. So I couldn't pick that one, whereas slamming your hand in every door would be terrible. I assume that it means every time I see a new door, I have to slam my hand in it, which that would be very awful. My hand would just my hand would be gone. After like a year of that, I would just have no hand left, and it'd just be like a stump of nothing, just blood and very unhealthy infections, most likely. I'm going to go for the hand, though, Maybe I can say that I only have to slam it once in every door that I encounter, What are the rules here, Sir Jerry Jerryson, who submitted this? Jesus. 49% say slam your hand in every door, agreeing with me. 51% said fall down every flight of stairs. See, this is a good would you rather. It split people up pretty well, and good options. Good for you, sir. Little sparse in the details, but we can work through that. Give you a B-. Slamming your hand in every car door, or not car door. Oh, Jesus, never even thought about car doors. God, there's nothing worse than just slamming your hand, or even worse, like a little pinky, like, digit or something in a car door. Just, terrible. Next one. Would you rather be a cat or be a dog? Be a dog, definitely. Definitely. No thought in my mind. If you need an explanation, then you should unsubscribe. There you go. Unless the cat is a tiger, shit, that is a whole other, bowl of rice. Is that a saying? I don't know. It is now. Whole other bowl of rice. If it's a tiger, I would be a cat, but if it's not a tiger, I would be a dog. Would you rather only eat or only drink? I'd rather only drink, because I'm pretty sure that I would die from only eating unless I ate enough watermelon, just constantly shoveling it into my face to stay hydrated. Where I could probably, that would be a good way to lose weight by only drinking. I would also, probably become more regular in my bowel movements. Or I wouldn't even have bowel movements. Well, that doesn't make sense. I'm sure shakes, I don't know the conversion rate, what level of solidity there has to be to become poop and not pee. See, that's for men of science to decide, so I'm going to say only drink. I can't even judge you on this one. 49% agree with me, 51% only eat. See, this is a good example. Just because it's a really close tie doesn't mean it was a good question. This one was a shitty question because too many variables. Boring. No excitement here, But the other one, a little bit better. So there we go. I'm learning you guys a little bit of knowledge as we go. Would you rather get gas every time you're around the sex you're attracted to, or burp after every time you kiss? Definitely burp after every time I kiss. I would just make sure that every makeout session was long and extended, and so then I could pull back and then, lean over like I had to get something and then do one of those, like, silent burps that you then exhale out of your mouth really slowly, and you always feel like they smell really bad and are hot. But that's what I have to do, because there's no worse feeling than having really bad gas and being like, oh, it feels like I have to go to the bathroom, but I know that's a lie. My body's lying to me. And so, definitely the burp. 56% say burp, 44% said get the gas. I guess those 44% of you just must have a lot of confidence in your ability to just deal with gas and hold it in, but be careful, because you may spontaneously combust, as we learned in that scientifically verifiable episode of South Park. Would you rather eat a container of Flintstone vitamins or drink a bottle of Pepto Bismol? Flintstone vitamins. Easy. Easy. I'm pretty sure drinking a whole bottle of Pepto would make you sick, wouldn't it? That just seems like a lot of Pepto Bismol, a lot of milky, bad-tasting pink fluid just in a very short period of time. Whereas Flintstone vitamins, you can just munch on those like they're candy. There's the gummy kind, which are my personal favorites, and then there are the chalkier kind that kind of taste like Shock Tarts or not sweet and sours, Sprees, that's what they're called. So definitely the Flintstones vitamins, no question. Oh yeah, and the results show it. 80% agree with me, 20% apparently just ate like 10 gallons of chili and now desperately need belief. In a fantasy world, would you rather be a fairy who cannot fly or be a 10-foot-tall dwarf? What? Definitely a 10-foot-tall dwarf. I mean, you won't be a dwarf anymore if you're 10 feet tall, Instead of, in that fantasy world, you'd have the advantage of being, like, the stockiness of a dwarf, but you'd be 10 feet tall, so you would be just a gigantic force to be reckoned with. Anyone who chooses a fairy who cannot fly that's ridiculous. Like, this is a bad question. See? That's like me asking, would you rather have a Salisbury steak that somebody spit on, or a crab leg dinner while getting a massage from a prostitute? Or something like, it's like one of them is something plus a negative and the other one is something plus a positive. You can't do this. You gotta do there's a whole equation. I'm gonna work it out with you guys. It's a very advanced calculus for making a good would you rather question. So definitely the 10-foot. What? 45% agree with me on the 10-foot dwarf, and 55% would rather be a fairy who can't fly. Why? Why would you? You're in a fantasy world. Nobody's judging you for being a dwarf. I assume dwarves are just like another race there. This is like Lord of the Rings, right? You're a super tall dwarf. You're a dwarf that can dominate the battlefield with your hammers and whatever the hell else dwarves do. Like, I apparently have reality shows on TLC, things like that, and you can be 10 feet tall and do it. But a fairy who can't fly, that's just a person. You're given an option to be something that's like actually in the fantasy world, or just something that's not fantasy at all. Because what can a fairy do if it can't fly? I'm picturing, like, I'm sure you can just make up powers and whatnot, but no, we're not playing that bullshit. No, you're all objectively incorrect on that one. For the rest of your life, would you rather eat what you find in a dump or eat sea life from the bottom of the sea? If I have to eat it from the bottom of the sea, does that mean I have to swim down there and munch on it while I'm underwater? Because if that's the case, I'll die. There's no way I can do that, so I assume I have to get food from the bottom of the sea. That'll require a lot of money, paying for personal fishermen and, getting lobsters caught and everything from me. Because, well, no, I couldn't get fish, actually, unless they were on the bottom. I'd have to just have crustaceans. What else? I don't even know. There's, like, seaweed and vegetables and shit down there, right? That could keep me healthy. Whereas with a dump, I'd probably get sick pretty quick. So I'm going to say sea life from the bottom of the sea. 78% agree with me, 22% apparently just have no conception of foodborne illnesses and awful, awful bacteria that congregate in things like dumps. When you eat macaroni and cheese, would you rather use a fork or use a spoon? Use a fork, obviously. What, a spoon? Why would I use a spoon for macaroni and cheese? Yeah, 69% say fork, 31% say spoon. Why would you use a spoon? Why would you use a spoon on... They're noodles. You need some spear in action going there. Fork, clearly the superior option. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Last one. Would you rather be constantly followed by 32... Oh, I've already done this one. Alright. Already done that one too. Awesome. Alright, already done this one. Jesus Christ. Alright, I guess I'm ending the video right now because you guys need to get on this yourather.com website and answer some more questions because, good lord, they are running thin. And maybe I need to sign back into the account so I can see the mature questions. But I've enjoyed a nice respite from all the poopy, naughty questions, So that's the end. Love you.